Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to HBCU Game Day. A really special announcement. Something that I think a lot of you guys out there will really enjoy hearing is some good information for you. We're talking about the Magic City Classic. Joining us now, my man Perren King. You know, whenever we see Perren, we are talking about the Magic City Classic. Perren, it's good to see you, man. I haven't talked to you since, probably last spring sometime, and spring football, man, is kind of the thing this year, and there will be a Magic City Classic, and I know you have some news for everybody. So bring us up to speed, man. What's going on?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you and the fine folks at HBCU Game Day. We totally appreciate it. Love what you guys do for the culture and the community at large. Very excited to be able to talk about the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. A couple of really exciting things that we're about to do. One, to say that we're having the 70 night in and of itself is definitely strong when some of our contemporaries across the board are not able to do so. We definitely know prayers and thoughts go out to the other HBCUs that aren't getting a chance to showcase and have their student athletes featured and to be able to connect back to their alumni. But we here in Birmingham, we are very excited to say that our tickets are actually going to go on sale in 7 days. So everybody can go to magiccityclassic.com to be able to get the tickets, find out other pertinent information as we are proudly moving forward with the 79th edition. And again, this is the one that gets football term that was punted from October the 31st until now. And it's going to land that ball still in the air, traveling, coverage is there. We're going to April the 17th. Is what we're going to do, and it's going to be live on ESPNU, 6:30 primetime kickoff. So we're very excited about having that primetime slotting and to be able to say those tickets are going on sale out to the masses next Monday on sale. So again, magiccityclassic.com. We're very excited, very happy to be. This is the first outlet that we have shared this with nationally. So thank you so much. You guys have earned that exclusive.
Thank you. We're still dealing with the pandemic, so there are going to be some special stipulations for this year. What type of capacity are we looking at? How many people are you guys going to be able to get into the stands at Birmingham?
Sure. What normal looks like that you have seen, enjoyed, and been able to participate in is what you're normally 72,000 plus, with an average of about 65,000. To your point, Tyler, that is not this year. At least for the 79th for April, we're looking at probably a high water mark of maybe around a little over 16,000 is what we're going to have inside of Legion Field. Very excited to do that. We're going to do that very safely. Everything that we're doing on behalf of these two deserving HBCUs that are right there. Hopefully my hands are right there, got them all kind of atlased up there. Kind of sort of, we're partnering with the city of Birmingham, who again, have been our extreme partners for this event for the duration, working with them and also our Jefferson County Health Department. So we're doing biweekly planning calls. So we're in constant contact, even if it's just 15 minutes to say, hey, this is the best news that we have. Here's the best way that we're going to do that. So completely sanitized, as safe as possible. We're going to definitely make sure distance and tickets are going to be done in pods when folks are going to magiccityclassic.com to get their tickets for the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola.
Now, normally this is a week-long thing. I know people on their own are going to scale back because of just the situation we are in the country and across the world right now. But are there any strict, hard rules in place that, normally X, Y, Z might happen, but this year we're not going to be able to do that at all that people should know about?
Yeah. And again, it's partly with some sort of sadness, but then also a pride to say that it's happening. So again, the world famous tailgating that people are so used to here at the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola will not be happening. So only folks that are going to be allowed into the perimeter of Legion Field to breach the perimeter and to be on site are going to be ticket holders and folks that are getting that parking to accompany that. So again, that 120,000 plus people that are out there kind of rolling up on Tuesday in front of a Saturday event, that's just not prudent this year. Again, we're adhering to SWAC. SWAC has definitely led the way very well, and these two member institutions and the city, and again, the health department, we're going to make sure that we keep any of those type of potential, spreader episodes from not occurring during this event. And again, distance inside the stadium. So again, tailgating that whole week long is not going to happen. But we're thinking about some of the positives. What we are still going to do, we're going to do a virtual kickoff. We're still going to do our virtual press conference. All those things are going to live on Friday night as opposed to where we would have them, to your point, earlier in the week and kind of extending out that week-long events. We're going to go a little more condensed where it's safer for us to be able to do kind of like we're having this exchange now. So that'd be press conference and also kickoff that's going to be virtual. Then one of the other things that we're going to do on that Saturday is where we would normally have our huge parade that usually reaches 240,000 people, either live in person, streamed, or through our telecast. Still going to do the telecast, but we're going to do it more of like a classic special, kind of based around parade and some of those other moments with just some history and all those things kind of involved in what has made the magic of the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. And then, of course, we're going to kick off at 6:30, ESPNU Live that Saturday as well. So, again, condensed, but we still are very proud of the presentation and the production that we're about to put forward for the schools.
Hey, look, that's still a nice crowd. It's not your traditional Magic City, classic crowd, but 17,000, they can make some noise. They can be heard. That's right.
And our crowd usually does because, again, the spirit, then, to your point, Tyler, I think the angst of not having it. And here we are right now. And wanting to kind of scream out to let the world know we're still here. We're still proud. This event is still pushing forward. It still has great revenue return for the schools. It still drives the economic impact for the city of Birmingham. And then what it also does is just builds up that anticipation again for the 80th. Because, again, we're going to do it twice. So, again, it's going to be double the fun in 2021. So October 30th will be the next. First one's going to be April the 17th. That's coming up here shortly.
Perren, talking with Perren King here. He's with the Magic City Classic. I could imagine there's probably even some things I can't even think to ask you, but is there anything that's like really, really important people should know about how they arrive, what they bring, what they shouldn't bring, just information that would really serve them now that they'd rather not find out, standing at the gate?
No, and great points all, and just kind of thinking through, let's kind of take it in a snap count. So 7 days you can buy your ticket. So MagicCityClassic.com, get your ticket, kind of get your pod. Who's in your bubble? Start thinking about that because the tickets are going to be done in a bubbleized form. So you're thinking in waves of like 4, 3s, 2s, and even for single operators set out there. Because I think today I've heard that today is National Singles Day. So again, folks that want to do that start to make that plan on who. I know every day is Sunday, right?
I thought it was President's Day. I called it Barack Obama Day, but Singles Day, we'll take that too.
I tell you, every day somebody puts a different tag on it. So, kind of thinking through that. So have your game plan on who is going to be in your bubble. MagicCityClassic.com. Get those tickets, get it secure, start next week. So at that point, start to thinking about, all right, restricted items are still the same restricted items. Smaller bags, clear bags. That's something that you're going to have. Parking is in advance. There won't be any tailgating. So, again, more parking information is going to be on MagicCityClassic.com to be able to have that done. We're even going to be able to do that cashless in advance. And it's still kind of vetting out with the city if we're going to do some small moniker of cash that's going to be exchanged for parking. So, again, from times past where you had to find a shuttle and to be able to maybe carpool, and this time get with your pod, stay with your bubble, make sure that you have your mask because, again, mask strictly enforced. There's going to be social distancing again. That's why that pod piece is so important because I'll think of kind of like concierge service. So again, your pod is together. Your pod will be seated at the exact same time, and then you'll be able to know as well logistics inside of there. Closest restroom, grab and go at the concession area. It's more of a condensed items of what's going to be available, and just making sure that we're doing everything smartly. I guess the one thing is that normally people get very excited about the post game as well. Will not be, again, just for April, there will not be a post-game concert, nor will there be an ambassador. People being able to come in, we're going to have 16,000 plus ambassadors this year to make sure, again, we're celebrating more of the culture as opposed to maybe having an individual that kind of stands there to be recognized. This is just about being able to do it and the plight of these two schools to be able to participate in this event.
Well, Perren, the pandemic is what it is. We can't control that. But, even considering that, the SWAC and just the talk about the SWAC has been on fire. I mean, the league is at a high mark as far as, profile and direction and just overall excitement. And even though you deal just with Alabama State and Alabama A&M, this groundswell of FAMU coming in, Bethune-Cookman, Deion Sanders lands at Jackson State. I mean, all that stuff is still good for you guys, right?
Oh, it's outstanding. You know, there's so many cliches here that ring true when you think about a rising tide and all ships rise at that point. You know, that's exactly what's happening with the two that I'm most deeply concerned about. But again, we wear the SWAC shield proudly because, again, you've watched what Dr. McClellan has done in just a short amount of time. It's created interest. It's created real partnerships. There's some things on the horizon that haven't been announced yet that you will start to continue to see. There's an intentional purpose to make sure that, you know, this is the class of college football, college sports in general, not just saying within a qualifier, to say within HBCU designation. So some of the things that we are all undertaking right now, it's unprecedented, but it is right on time. So we're extremely proud of what the SWAC is doing. And you only get stronger by adding FAM and Bethune to be able to come in. And you think now we are a powerhouse of classics now. When you add in Florida Classic to Bolster Bayou to what we're doing here, I mean, this is what amazing looks like. And just the best is yet to come for 2021, and then just thinking forward to 22 and beyond. So yeah, no, great point. We love to be able to brag on Dr. McClellan and everything that his team, the SWAC, is doing, because again, this is going somewhere. We're very excited.
Absolutely. And I would say, you know, kudos to everyone. I know it takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of hurry up and wait, because you don't know what's going to happen from one week to the next. A stressful time for everyone. But the fact that the SWAC is going to be able to put on a spring product when not everybody could do it. And that's no slight to anyone else, but it definitely deserves some congratulations and compliments on the hard work that it takes to do it and do it safely. So we definitely appreciate that and look forward to 2 Magic City Classics this year. How about that?
Right. That's right. We're excited again, but you know, this is magic from relationships and partnerships like this. Again, you know, we reach out to you and bam, here we are to be able to discuss it. So again, the things that you guys are doing and are doing at such a high level, it makes the work that we do, you know, kind of has an echoing and soundboard effect to it. So again, we truly appreciate you, Tyler, and your entire team at HBCU Game Day, because this is what we're working towards, and definitely, you know, always honor anytime that we're able to talk to you either face to face or via your medium, because again, you know, this is where the buzz is created, and we definitely are behind the home team first.
All right, he's Perren King with the Magic City Classic. Get ready, tickets going on sale, and you got to get your squad right now. Don't wait. Get your squad right now. Figure out who's your +1, your +2, your +4. Keep it on an even number, and you'll be good.
Absolutely. Again, McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by, make sure everybody can see that, Coca-Cola. Again, it's coming back again for the 79th edition. Tyler, thank you so much to your team. We look forward to seeing anybody that can get the tickets, because again, it's almost going to be like a sneaker release. They're going to drop, and you know, hopefully everybody is ready to go on next Monday. But there are so many ways to support as well. So go to MagicCityClassic.com, be able to find out for specific times for the virtual kickoff and being able to be a part of that parade special. And again, we usually have roughly 14,000 people that are watching our press conference live. So again, we invite everybody to be a part of that as well. Because again, there's so many ways to support these 2 deserving HBCUs that own this event. We definitely always want to make sure that that's said. Alabama State, Alabama A&M own the Magic City Classic, but McDonald's, Coca-Cola in a titling and a presenting manner just makes this even more special.
All right, he's Perren King. Perren, thanks a lot for stopping by, sharing that information, and we'll see you soon, buddy.
Thanks again, Tyler. Prayers to you and your family. Thank you again for the time. We really appreciate it.